We've got mild weather ahead all week long, and yesterday wound up being the warmest day we've seen since back in the beginning of December. Pretty neat, though. It's been almost 2 months since we've seen that kind of warm weather, and there is more of it in store. In fact, our average high isn't too far from where we are right now. It sits at about 38 degrees. We're already up to about 40. And in the days to come, we do climb well above average. In fact, about 8 degrees above as we get closer to the weekend. And that little push of warmth is what takes us into next week and likely keeps our temperatures quite mild. Right now, we've got plenty of sunshine, some cloud cover sticking out off to the north, down to the south. You basically get the picture. 40 degrees with some of that sun shining through, but I do think we wind up seeing a little more cloud cover later. It wasn't the fog today, but instead some of the cloud cover and breaks in that cloud cover. 40 in Spokane, 42 in Coeur d'Alene, and temps in the mid to low 40s down in the Palouse. Our ridge still hangs on, and so under it, we're fighting the push of another little wave of energy moving through. So out in central Washington, you're battling some of those clouds, and those clouds are going to ring out stray sprinkles is what I'm calling it as we move through the day. Eventually, you wind up seeing more sun here in eastern Washington, and it doesn't look too bad. By 3 a.m., ooh, looking pretty good. But here's the deal. Later on today, we gain a few more degrees from where we are. Basically, what happens is the clouds take over eventually, and then it's just a little bit gloomier. We already see those clouds in central Washington, so they are going to move into eastern Washington and north Idaho. By the weekend, though, the ridge is strong enough and pronounced enough that we clear out everything from here all the way through to the coast, so it's shaping up to be an absolutely beautiful Valentine's weekend before Valentine's Day when we see our next system move in, and that thing brings us our next shot at rain and snow. And we need that rain and snow. We are still in drought conditions, and this is the time of year we can play a big round of give us the moisture we want and need. Right now, temperatures are hovering in the 40s and going to stay there the next few days. In fact, by this weekend, mid 40s with nothing but sunshine.